Hello everybody, welcome to a new modern video. I'm playing the deck that won the Saturday Challenge by Wariel, and it's Grixis Control. This is the Flame of Anor Snapcaster deck, and it's honestly just a deck that I've always been very interested in. I never really felt like there was some very good deck lists around. I was never, I was always too lazy to try and think about a new one, but this player here, Wariel, he's a very creative deck builder, and I really love what I see here. There's no the One Ring. The mana base is finally polished. I don't see the four island and Minamo thing that was going on before. I really like what I see here. This deck plays Ragavan as well, which was a card that I wasn't seeing in the old Grixis Control build with the One Ring, but obviously Ragavan is great now with the best decks in the format being combo. You really want to be like Ragavan Counterspell plan, and you have the late game of Snapcaster plus Flame of Anor, and you also have the extra interaction with Tishana's Tidebinder. Now Tishana's Tidebinder is much better in this deck than it is in Murktide, because here you have a lot more lands, 21 instead of 18, and also you have Flame of Anor, which wants you to play with wizards. You also have the Black Splash for Bowmaster, Molten Collapse, Fatal Push, and even the Sheoldred sideboard. No copies of Blood Moon, of course, but a couple of Alpine Moon. And yeah, super excited to try this deck out. This deck might be better than Murktide, who knows? This is definitely something that I was like, ever since Tishana came out and that like Wizards thing came out, this was if you remember, this was the first deck I built with Tishana. It was blue-red, it didn't have Black Splash, but I built a blue-red Tishana's Flame of Anor Snapcaster deck. And I thought it was a meme, but maybe it's not so much a meme. I think yeah, again, winning a modern challenge is definitely a good record. Like, you have to go, I don't know many rounds, but maybe like 7-1, 6-2 in Swiss, and then 3 on the top 8. So, definitely a very nice achievement there. Okay, Lens and Spells. Let's go. Is there a Grixis Triumph in the deck? There is, okay. So I'll start with Fetchland. What's the mana base like? Let me see how many Spirebluff Canal I have. 4. Wow, okay. Interesting. The mana base is super... Sorry, the mana curve is super low. I mean, not as low as Murktide, of course, but much lower than the previous version of Grixis Control with the One Ring, Sheoldred, Lure Reveal, Subtlety, and so on and so forth. Okay, Yawgmoth. Not gonna counter that. Is that Blood Crypt in the deck? There isn't. Then we shouldn't play for Scalding Tarn. We should play like Flooded Strand for the old reason of Blue and Murktide. Of like, random Pithy Needle and to name Scalding Tarn more than other lands. It doesn't matter, it's very minor. Alright, they pass. Sure, I'll pass as well. I love to shock on tap here. I have Tishana Sidebinder. If my opponent goes like fetch land, we can just stifle that with Tishana. Bowmaster. Okay, I think this deck beat you in the top 8 of the challenge on Saturday. What did you play, David? Okay, so I think I could go Bowmaster the Bowmaster now before they can untap and have 6 mana for Court for Grist. But I can obviously just play Grist. They can't go land Court for Grist. They can Court for another Bowmaster. I could just pass and let them all take the turn. And if they don't do anything end of turn, like if they go land go, I don't know how I will react. You're playing Yawgmoth. Okay, cool. Okay, they decide to make this attack. I think I'll let him take the... I'll take the damage, and then end of turn I can go Bowmaster. I want to keep up Counterspell for Grist. That's okay. I can go Bowmaster on Bowmaster, and then Bolt on the Halfling. Untap Bolt on the Halfling. Halfling is very good against my Counterspell deck. I have a Counterspell if you have a Bowmaster, so I'm just trade. If you... Oh wow, they don't offer the trade. I think I'm happy to play a Ragavan. There's nothing I have to do with this mana up anyway. 25 months for my friend Crezoro. Hola. To the Grixis Mages. Here we are. I am a Grixis Mage today. Buongiorno, Laura. Okay, so they can go core for 1. And, yeah, no answer to that. Actually... Huh. Yeah, no answer to that, it's fine. They go Halfling, they make an uncounterable card, but they have Tishana, so if they go Grist, I can Tishana the Grist, and then Grist loses its ability. I think I want to stifle that so that they can't go Yawgmoth. They can go Grist. But what if they just fetch and pass, you know? Maybe that was the bait. I got baited. Easily. Could have got baited. Alright, I milled the Cauldron. What if I attack with all the Grist here? What's their block? They can block all the 1/1s, and then I can Tishana the Yawgmoth. Yeah, I think I like it. Oh wow, they decide to chump block the Tishana. Yeah. So here I could just counter that ability. Maybe this isn't the best plan. Maybe this is not the best plan. Keeping the counterspell in hand against the Delighted Halfling. But this way I have a pretty decent board state. I don't know, and also they might not have only legends. Like they have like Court of Calling and like non-legend card. Alright, that is a legend card. In the hindsight, I should have definitely countered the core that was getting the halfling. That was the mistake. Opponent would have gone Grist, but like that wasn't the problem. Because I had Tishana for Grist. It ended up like countering the Stifle land anyway, so they still resolved the Grist. So yeah, I think I didn't play this well, unfortunately. Draw Flame of Anor, please. Push. Fire push is brutal. If I kept the fetch land, I would have been in a great shape. Instead, now I have to chump attack. Man, there's so many... there's so many tiny little mistakes that are happening in this game. Like, even just not fetching, I definitely didn't think about Fatal Push. There's a one of, and I just net decked and pick up this list. And you need tips from Magic for Mengucci Finance. Well, my tip is always buy high, never sell. Tishana was good, you just should have bought it. It doesn't matter the price, because it's never gonna go low. Anything else? I mean, I don't know if you play like Pioneers and other formats. Okay, that's nice here. My opponent's gonna do this. Look at this. Before, so they draw. And I'll be able to go Fatal Push before the damage. Because they killed my... So the Tishana is not gonna die. That is funny. Obviously, if I had a fetch land, I could have killed that before. And it would have been so much better. Like, incredibly much better. I don't want to say I would have won the game, but, you know, would have been in a decent spot. I'm gonna counter this. At least I can counter something. Alright, they have 2 cards. I hope it's not... Okay. Strangle-Geist. Alright, let's draw Flame of Anor. That yeah. Molten Collapse. Ooh, that's good. Alright. Let's take down Grist and pass. My opponent has 1 card. I have I don't have good attacks, so I'll just pass back. No, they drew something good. Oh no, it's not a Yawgmoth. I could have, if I had held the push, I could have left the Molten Collapse in end. My opponent now just draws too many cards. It's gonna be most likely unwinnable. They just drew like 5 cards this turn. Even if I draw Flame of Anor now, I don't even have a wizard in play. Basta, basta, basta. Basta, 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 basta. Okay. Couple of missteps from my side. Let's see if I can get back for game number 2. Right, I don't love what I see here, except these 2 cards. Everything else is decent, but not insane. Maybe I'll bring a Shelly. I don't want Ragavan even on the play, I think. These cards are all fine. Maybe I want the Brotherhood instead of what? I mean, I could cast some counters. How good is Brotherhood in this matchup? I don't think it's too good. Alright. I'll keep this one lander. I think I'm gonna go for Stevens. Easy, your 4 Flame of Anor is ambitious. Well, I wish I drew it last game. I died without cards in hand. Flame of Anor helps you in that regard. My control deck. What's the ambitious part of Flame of Anor? Very modal. Very good card. Yeah, I just have to kill the halfling. I just have to kill the halfling. It's not great to trade 2 mana for 1, but yeah, that's the card I drew, so. Happy about drawing the Watery Grave. I wish I had, you know, a bowl so I could now start scolding the 0/5 or the 2/1 haste. But yeah, this card is a huge pain. The Lighted Halfling. That's okay, we have the Flame of Anor. Not afraid. Okay, what do I do here? Because I think I just draw 2 cards in the turn. Okay, Lightning Bolt. If I go Sheoldred, I'm I can go Grist and kill it. I just think I'll just pass it back here. Let's see what they do in the turn. I don't have any idea about to playing Ghent. It's more than 1 month, and even if I knew, I will not be telling at this point. It's an important event. I'm not gonna leak my deck choice before the event. Okay, I think like this is a decent counter. After the event, I'll say everything, I'll share all the plans, but I will not say anything beforehand. Okay, now I could go for this Flame of Anor. It doesn't use both modes, which isn't great. But I think I need to kill this Agatha. I could also just draw 2 cards. Could also just draw 2 cards. Yeah, whatever. I hate to just pay 3 mana for a Shatter. Let's draw 2 cards. If they have Orcish Bowmaster, I'll damn myself. Oh wow, they do. If I'm going to top the Agatha, just make me like such in a good shape if I draw a Snapcaster Mage. I did. Okay. That's very good. Now, I can go Snapcaster Flame. Like, if I didn't tap this, I think I would have killed it. But since they did, they just gave me this option to do so. And, you know, I was able to do so only because they tapped the Cauldron. So I'm going to kill Cauldron, and I'm going to kill the Orc, too, I think. Yeah, I think it played out very well. The Snapcaster was even like the 3rd card, so I wouldn't have drawn it if I didn't draw 2 cards there. This is the Waffle Tappa lesson of always drawing 2 end of turn instead of using the other modes. In the long run, if you keep on like trading down in mana with a Shatter effect like that, I think it's going to be worse for you. Alright, I got a 6 here, which isn't that much, but it's fine. They have 1 card in the end. They attack Enuma, wow. Okay. What do you get? They got back Orcish Bowmaster. I could have done it in upkeep. In combat, they would have dealt 1 more damage. Alright, they have no cards, so I can just slam this Sheoldred and be fine with the game. Okay, so they took 2 damage, they play Verdant Catacomb, and they pass. End of turn, uphold the Bowmaster, and now we untap and we win this game. So yeah, very happy with the sequencing. Just, you know, the draw 2 when in doubt is always the best line. I can keep a Consider. I have enough mana to do that. Plus every cantrip I do gains 2 lives. Yeah, that's okay. Like if I have Sheoldred in play at all, I don't have to. I guess I should attack here. No, if I put in draw Sheoldred, I can go Tishana to stifle their ability. Obviously, if they draw Grist, it's bad, but like I think it was a risk worth taking. I don't think I had the 6th land and stuff like that. Sheoldred blocked the Orc there. I think it was good. Now I have two push, so I might need to keep the Scalding Tarn. Nah, actually I will not. I draw push, still has a good target. I guess I could counter that. Play a Tidebinder end of turn. Just one. Okay, they played Offling. Yeah, I'll counter. Actually, if I played two Tidebinder, they would have needed to chump. Yeah, no, countering was a mistake. Because if I played two Tidebinder, they must have chumped. So, all right, it doesn't matter. It seems. Okay, we go to game 3, but I'll be on the draw. Do I want to bring back the spell Pierce? I really dislike the Brotherhood. Spep is countering the Agatha Soul Cauldron and it's a big deal, I think. I don't play Magic Arena. Oh man, this hand is low. Would have kept 7. I can't win with this hand. Thank you, Bethab. I'll have to mulligan. That was I mean, I love to do keep and lose, but that was just too easy to lose and after the keep. Alright, this one is similar, but at least it's 3 lands. Okay, thank God it's not a halfling. I just go Island Consider to play around Orc. Go. Spell Pierce. Although it's too late if they go Agatha. Yeah, I wish I had this in my opening end. Ay. Also, wish Spellpiece was a Spellsnare, but I guess obviously it's for Cascade and not for Cauldron. I would say we're losing now, but you know, we have the game is still a little bit open. Once this card isn't playing, it just makes the life so much harder. So much harder. I'll take 1. I could go Bowmaster, but really not that much of a... Rush. 8 thoughts as well. I discarded Snapcaster Mage, despite having the Cauldron. Go Bowmaster on the Wolf. Opponent can pump it with the Cauldron. Mind. They let it die, funnily enough. And that makes so that it doesn't die to the Orc back. And my draws are atrocious. This purpose could have been a Brotherhood. I could have killed everything, but I mean, I could have just thought seized it too. So. Pendelhaven with just 2/2s in play. I guess Sheoldred can help me to win this game. Sheoldred. Can't block. Maybe can block. Can go like this. Yeah, why not? I can pump their Bowmaster by exiling my Snap, and then they'll it'll be a trade. But I'm happy to kill the Orc because my deck it draws a lot of cards, so I want to kill the Orc if possible. 13, you have 2 cards, you pass. All right. Yeah, let's draw. Sheoldred. Yeah, back in the One Ring days, you could also draw the One Ring in the spot. You had more like active live draw. Spellpierce, actually, now that I think about it, Brotherhood also kills Agatha, so maybe it is better than Spellpierce for sure. 100%. The Yawgmoth, Ram Physician. I can't really do too much. I think I'll go Otawara on the Yawgmoth just so that I could draw a counterspell for it on the way back. Even though they have Agatha, so even with a counterspell, it's still bad. I think like Tishana to stop the Cauldron. They said to take Otawara instead of Orc. That's strange. Wall of Roots. Could have countered the Wall of Roots and they couldn't have gone Yawgmoth. But here I feel like I could counter this, and then if I find an answer to Agatha, I'll be able to get rid of the Yawgmoth. Yeah, if Spellpierce was a Brotherhood, I would have been in much better shape, that's for sure. Granted, I drew Spellpierce after, you know. Yeah, like I could have done Destroy All Artifact, I would have been in a decent spot here. Not a great spot, but a decent one. Alright, I'll, this is Other though, so I can just still pass. Not dead yet. Like, they don't have anything to do. I guess they could draw 1 card. And they only need 1 creature, and I'm in a bad shape, basically. Draw 1 creature to draw 3 cards all of a sudden, because they remove a counter here. They drew something. That's a chord. Alright, GG. Yeah, it's the core playing around Spellpierce, because of course they saw it earlier with Thoughtseize. Sometimes, like, if they don't Thoughtseize, they don't know this, they would have played it into the thing, but yeah. I wasn't really drawing that much anyway, so. There it is. Flame of Anor would have helped me. This was a loss, although I think all 3 games were very close, and probably didn't play them well or sideboarded them well, which is definitely the risk when playing interactive decks like this. I don't love Explosives against Yawgmoth. Maybe I should love these cards more. Yeah, maybe I'm too used to Murktide point of view when I don't love these cards. But I guess here, when you don't have that many creatures, you should love Sweepers a little bit more. Just as expensive answers to the Cauldron is good enough. Alright, well, I'm gonna keep this hand. It's not the best hand, but it has some interactions in a turn 1 Ragavan. I'll do them on the draw. Okay, that's supposed to be Mono Black. It is what it is, though. I'm not gonna save the Ragavan because that can go turn 2 Orc. I have it in my opener, I have to play it. Bloodtide Harvesting Scam? Yeah, I remember playing that in a while ago. Wow, Plains. Plains? Solitude. Is that Black-White Scumblade? Duh. They spent 3 cards to kill my Ragavan, and now they have a 4/3. Guess I'll bolt it. Better Fury than Solitude in that spot. Not that you can't, Fury's banned. Okay, you can draw with the Castle Lock Twain. Once you do, I'll play Flame of Anor, destroy sword, draw 2 cards. And I'll win the game. The game is over. I don't think there's a comeback after that. So I shouldn't that after all play. What did you pitch to it? Okay. I could go Snapcaster Flame. I guess I'll leave that option open instead of dashing Ragavan. You like Ledger Shredder better than Bowmaster? Nah, I mean, I think we're back to like a very open meta game. Maybe like the first week, it was all about Cascade, but now it's not that anymore. If I put his mana up for Bowmaster, I don't want to play Snapcaster into Flame. That's too risky, I think. I'll just do this. Can pass, and if you draw away the castle, I'll once again do the Snapcaster. I guess Snapcaster Flame now is not great, but yeah, I can just draw 2 cards. I just don't want to go under Orcish Bowmaster. If you draw and I draw off of this, you take 5, so I think this was a good turn. Okay, you do Takenuma. So Takenuma resolves. And you draw Solitude, okay. And I'll go Snapcaster Flame now that you're tapped out. It would just draw me 2 cards, but it's good enough, I think. So basically, I'm like that far ahead that I can afford to play around Bowmaster, whereas in that game against Yawgmoth, I don't think I could have afforded it. Alright, Solitude. Once again, Fury here would be much better. Okay. Let's go Preordain. Probably happy with the Charm here. I guess I could go like Charm. So let's do this. Let's fetch Island. Fetch Island, Charm Ragavan, go. With Counterspell up. Okay, actually, let's do Flame. Draw, deal 5. What do you think of dashing Ragavan? I mean, I had a million choices. I decided to take this line. I'm not saying it was better than the other line, but I think it's going to be a winning line. So. I just find it very unlikely when it has the cards to come back from this. Hold this. I'll Bowmaster this. I can now Bowmaster that, dash Ragavan, keep up Counterspell. Or I could just pass. Play Bowmaster. Ping that. And then we on top and very likely win. Okay. I have Stern Scolding for sure. Sheoldred dies to Solitude, but I think it's like a grindy matchup. I need to be aware of the equipments, because they play Stoneblade. I don't love Brotherhood, though. I'm going to take out the Spell Pierce in this matchup. Everything else seems good. Yeah, I'll submit what I have. The ring version of this deck has an awful mana base. That's for sure. I remember when I played it. Like the 4-island Minamo Otawara. Yeah, but I don't know. Anyway, I keep this hand. It's not great, but F Thoughts isn't Grief Scam anyway, so just the classic. You just gotta open your 7. They have lands you keep. Our opponent goes Ephemerate Grief. Yeah, so they will be able to discard everything I have. Might as well play this fetch land. I guess I have Fatal Push in my deck, so maybe I should have played that fetch land. Did I side against Fatal Push? I didn't. I probably should have sided against Fatal Push. I just don't want Fatal Push. I'll fetch. If it happens, it happens. I'll save life. This is a game where I can't really play around anything, bluff anything. Like, they just Grief Ephemerated me. Like, just gonna not leave any damage on the table, basically. They don't have Orc. If they had Orc, they would have played it. Like such. Magus. I'm gonna pass. Let's see if they fetch. I certainly can't afford to kill the Grief, because if they have another Scum effect. Like, this is a 3-2. Like, it's much worse than a 4-3, as you can imagine. I'm gonna draw 2 cards with Flame of Anor. I don't think they have Orc. So I'll do this in their upkeep. Yeah, I like the Flame. I think it's a good card. I have some wizard. They got discarded by Discount Grief. Alright, so they exile one of my creatures and attack me for 5. Down to 11. Okay. I want to go land Preordain. Tidebinder is a wizard. I don't like any of these. I want to draw spells that are impactful. Okay, it looks like people never fetching. That's super weird. Well, I guess I just said it. They're probably fetching the worst possible moment, but yeah, I'll take it. Stifle your fetch land. The opponent missed the land drop last turn. So. Push? Okay. That's fine. I think they have Ephemerate. I think they have Ephemerate in hand. No, they don't. I mean, it depends. If they just tap the land to exile a card, attack for 6 pass, then they don't have Ephemerate in hand. They might have not dead after all, but I have a counterspell, so I can make something happen. I drew a Ragavan, which isn't the best. I think what you have to do is land, Flame of Anor, destroy an artifact, pass. My opponent's gonna go, not that after all. I have to use Counterspell, go down to 1. I think that's my line here. Oh, Jolly Mislethal. They go not that after all. I do this now so that they don't have double, not that after all. They don't have it. Now, what you can do is attacking with Ragavan dashed. I think it's better than holding up Counterspell. There was a moment when my hand was 5 lands, and I never played this on the lounge, and now I find myself with maybe I should have played it situation. Oh wow, they go Solitude. Pitching Solitude. They have 1 card in the end. If it's a not dead after all, I'm dead on board. Let's see. It isn't. Okay. Alright, I go to 3 actually. Not that it matters, but I'm not at 1. They have 2 cards, 2 lands. Draw. Bowman, the one and only Bowman. Alright, that's a very good draw. I don't want to fetch, because, you know, I'm going to probably play both of these cards all. Yeah. Yeah, Herboard Miso don't need to fetch anymore, that's nice. Yeah, let's go for Bowmaster. And I'm actually bolting the Grief, I think, so that even if they have a removal spell, I'm still killing it. I don't care about 1 damage to face. If they have a removal spell now, I guess if they had removal spell, I played before block, so yeah, I should have bolted face. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay, we survived. And I'm cycling. I'm assuming they don't have a... Wait, did they see this Counterspell at any point? Ah, whatever. They can't have... If that Bowmaster would have played it. Oh, Mutavault. That's a wizard. Yeah, I missed 1 point of damage phase. So if it matters, whatever. Hope it doesn't. Okay, they passed. They have 3 cards in hand, so they're restocking their hand. Yeah, I have nothing to do. I'll just activate an attack. If you want to use removal spells on this, probably fight over it at least once. Yeah, that's a lethal card, so I need to counter it. Let's go Preordain. Looking for what? She. Ooh, nice. Alright, I'll dash Ragavan here. Yeah. They have 2 cards in hand. There are not removal spells. Ooh, Dothy Woodwalker. Nice. Cast it. And pass. I think this is a pretty easy example of Grave Ephemerate being like very good, but the rest of the deck being bad. So if you like draw out of it, you just get to play a game against a deck that is just, you know, worse than a normal modern deck. They have this high variance combo, but if you answer it, yeah. think I send everything here. I just want to clock you as fast as I can. This is 7 and then 7, so. This is the treasure from the Lost Cavern of Ixalan, I think. Go. Doctor Who? Okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't know. Dothy with Walker. Yeah, sure. Master Face. And then I attack with all and win. Alright, GG. Alright, cool. I'll take a bathroom break, and I'll come back for round number 3 with Grixis control. That is a huge thing, like that. The Rakdos scam used to give +1/+1, whereas the Ephemerate doesn't. Granted, they discarded an extra card, but like by the time I could play that third card, I already drew some other cards to play, so. Alright, Bird and Catacomb go. I'm gonna just pass because they could easily play Wall of Omens, Wall of Roots, so I want to have Stern Scolding up. But I play Fetchland though, that's probably a mistake. Wow, they don't fetch. Weird. Swamp. In Marsh. Wall of Roots. Walking Ballista. I mean, Walking Ballista is a bad card. I don't care about it. Maybe they saw me with Spirebluff Canal thinking I played Bloodman main, so they fetch for Swamp. I'll keep up Stern Scolding for Grist. Remember, Stern Scolding can counter Grist because it's a 1/1 insect on the stack. What was a fun one to screenshot? I'll love to post this. Yeah, they played around Bloodman very well here. Okay. I like Counterspell a lot. As long as they don't have the Lighted Halfling, I like Counterspell a lot. In Constructed, it's not like limited. They have to play on curve, so if they play like a Walking Ballista and you have Stern Scolding up, you should counter. Patra. I don't care about a Patra. Never. Bowmaster on the Walking Ballista. And they use Walking Ballista to kill my Bowmaster, so it will just be a trade here. Draw. Okay, Ragavan. I think I'm gonna go Preordain Ragavan here. Let me play land first. In case they go Orc in response. I don't like these. They're Ragavan. They have 2 cards. Let's hope they don't have too many good cards. You'd keep up Spell Pierce. Interesting. I like Ragavan because it blocks a Patra. Hello, Vinny. How did it go yesterday? I saw that you day 2 the regional championship. Let's kill Grist. And now, do I want to use my Otawara or not? 3 wins away from the PT? That's a... do I play Otawara? Nah, I'll just pass. I mean, I find myself in this spot where I need to draw my engines, my Flame of Anor, Snapcaster Mage. Otherwise, I'm just 1-for-1ing and just, not going very far. I mean, it's not too few. It's 3 wins away. That means you top hit a PTQ in the old days. Alright, this one is a must counter. It's way too good. This is like up the beanstalk, but legal. If it resolves, you lose. For 2 mana. What did you play? Did you play Phoenix? Oh wow, Sacrifice. I don't know anyone who played Sacrifice. Yeah, again, no Flame of Anor, no Snapcaster Mage, nothing to do. Just pass back. Oh, you don't like Copter? Interesting. Yeah, look forward to test the Rakdos in Pioneer that topated with Copter and Inti. Okay, well, thankfully we top decked this Counterspell's turn. I know I have Fatal Push in my deck, but I'll keep on fetching. Deck thinning. Nice. Flame of Anor. I'll just use it now to draw 2 cards. They can't have Bowmaster. And then I think I'm happy to attack with Ragavan and play a new one. Actually though, having Otawara up, nah, I'd rather keep Otawara up. How is Ragavan not a wizard? Right? It should be a wizard. I agree. Like, look at it. Look at the picture. No, it's not a wizard. She's a Patra wizard. She's a human cleric. Alright. I block. I don't have Otawara up anymore. Yeah. I had a feeling that if they attacked, it meant that they drew something that was bad enough to block with. I had the fear it was a Grist, but thankfully it wasn't a Grist. Snapcaster Mage. Please. Nah. That's no bueno. Okay, I'll play Ragavan and pass. I can block the Yawgmoth and Tidebinder it. If I block, I can't Otawara. Well, what do you want me to Otawara? The Patra? Remember, bouncing is card disadvantage. You should really not bounce. Yeah, I think I'll just block and Tidebind. No, actually, no. I just attack with Ragavan. And if I trade with the Art board, that's a success. Like, Ragavan trading with a game object is a success. Okay, now I could also wire the Apatra so that Tidebinder block the halfling. Yeah, I'll do that. Because it costs one less now. If this one dies, it doesn't cost one less anymore. So ideally now, what they do is break again, attack with halfling, I go Tishana, block it. And they have this, so my counterspell doesn't even counter most of the things. Oh, sure. That's fine. I don't mind that. Snapcaster Mage. Living without Ledger Shredder is tough. Makes you draw all those like bad cards and know that you can't get rid of them ever. It's a tough life. I'll go Tishana to block a Patra there. Ooh, actually, maybe I want to block the... Yeah, no, I want to block the halfling. You get a snake. That's okay with me. But the halfling is just very good when I have counterspell in hand. Alright, let's draw Snapcaster Mage. Snapcaster Mage, please. Now. Oh, that's also good. Alright. Take two. Urborg. Okay. Draw. Snapcaster. Preordain. Okay, this could be anything. Could be anything. Could also be a Snapcaster Mage. It is not. I don't like Bolt. I like Preordain. Play another one. Okay. I'll pass, because I need 5 mana for this Snapcaster Mage. I only have 4. You want to chain the Snapcaster Flame of Anor now. Go to 6. Lagging a bit. Can't do much about it. Draw. I'll do this whole main phase because I want to draw a land to play to have Counterspell up. I deal 5 damage and draw 2 cards. You go Orc, resolves, and I kill the Orc. It's a lot of damage though. It's 2, 3, 4 damage. Not dead, but yeah. I'll still do the 2 mode because this triggers when you cast, not when you resolve. It also means that I don't have Counterspell up, so if my opponent slow roll their threat, they're gonna get me a win. Like if they have a Yawgmoth, I lose. But I had to both, otherwise I was dead on board. Yeah, I could court, I could do a lot of things, but yeah. I can play around anything, I think. Oh yeah, it's court. Alright, GG. I went like 30 cards in my deck before drawing my first Snapcaster and my second Flame. I think, again, you just need the engine to be working. Alright, so let's try and side differently than the first time. Let's try and side in, yeah, a lot of my anti-Agatha Soul Cauldron cards and just get rid of Spell Pierce. Do this. Alright. They're easy indeed for Tishanas. I mean, they're Merfolk. Sorry, they're Wizard. So they're also Merfolk. But yeah, they're Wizard, so they work with Flame of Anor. Let's do bottom top. This is a spell. Yep, that halfling. The biggest nightmare when your hand is like this. They go Grist. I guess if Tishana's later. And I could attack Grist now. Watery Grave. Orc. Attack, and then I can Tishana the Grist ability. It's a lot of work to get rid of that Grist, but I have to. Wall of Roots is a good blocker. Please no Agatha. Okay. Yawgmoth is also a good blocker. Okay. That's fine though here. If I draw a monster for the halfling, ooh, I do. Very nice. All that. I don't fetch, even though if I like both cards on top. Yeah, it's just that if I like only one. Okay, I think I'll draw both of these, even though they aren't the best. I think they're better than a random card. And here if I attack with all, they go block, block. Yeah, I think it's fine. Like, Gris doesn't have text, remember, so. I'm not gonna fetch here. I have to respect the Court of Calling, plus the top card is good. I'll just pass. No interest in playing anything. It looks like they're doing something. So, Terra Sunder to kill my Tidebinder. I will accept that. I will bolt the Grist. I want to keep Counterspell for better card. I don't care about a 3-2. The 3-2 couldn't even attack. I guess it could have, since they removed the counter on the wall. Well, I gotta try him. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we're now just sitting back, waiting for the Flame of Anor Snapcaster combos. Yeah. You basically just want to make them flood. Counter only the impactful cards and let them with the 0/5s and 1/1s in play. No reason for me to attack it. Okay, they fetch. They now have finally double black. I just block. And kill it. They have Counterspell up. They may play 2 threats. And that's how they get me. Maybe. But I hope that's not the case. I guess they could play a 4 for 2. Oh, wow. Yeah, they got me. Lose. Man, you have to be so tight when I play against Yawgmoth. But one counter was enough. Yeah, it's over, it's over. Oh, brother, who I drew. Okay. Deal 3 damage, destroy every artifact. And pass. Now we are sort of fine again. Obviously they have to brick, but... It's okay. Not a problem. I can't block the insects because of the Pendlehaven. But that one I'm happy to block. Alright. 13 draw. I don't want to wait 6 mana. Yeah, and that's game over. Oh no, never mind. They don't have Grist. It's not game over yet. I thought they had Grist, but no, they don't have Grist, thankfully. So they can use the Yawgmoth ability of proliferating and such, but it's not as bad as it sounds. Also, every time they use this, they draw a card. They trigger like all my card draws, so that's okay. Attacking with the Shelly, yeah. Okay, they use the ability of Yawgmoth. That's okay, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's okay. I mean, they could like sacrifice their Should I just go face or should I kill the insects? I think I'm killing the insects. Like they could sacrifice them to the Yawgmoth, but I'd keep on triggering the Sheoldred. Maybe I was supposed to push first, but like they draw so many cards that I really want to have Counterspell up, I think. Yes, my opponent drew Agatha Soul Cauldron. What do I want to do with this Bowmaster? I think I'll go face. Putting you on even damage, that means you die probably 1 turn faster from this Sheoldred. I guess you have Pendelhaven, so you can save your insect. Maybe we should have all gone face. Let's see. Yeah. It's okay. So you're at 6. And I attack you with my Sheoldred. Which you have to block. And I pass with Counterspell up. Which maybe doesn't matter, because you have the Cauldron. Alright, end of turn. Do you want to proliferate? You don't. Okay. You go to 4. Yeah. Maybe if I pinged face rather than the... Okay, so they play that. I think I'm okay with it. It's like there are 4 life. I need to only save the Sheoldred. So I need to counter the cord for Grist. Obviously, if they have Grist, there's nothing I can do. I lose because I counter and then they Cauldron back. Okay, so it looks like they're tapping Cauldron for Walking Ballista. Okay. And I put a counter on the insect. Okay. They have 1 card in end. Oh, they want to proliferate. I think they want to proliferate with the Wall of Roots. Alright, so they have no cards now. So they finished everything. They want to proliferate. I think it's fine for me to play this Fatal Push now. Yeah, I think it's fine for me to play this Fatal Push now. Where do I push? Here? Doesn't matter. Push here. very difficult to play against a Cavager Impa. I think with Sheoldred we can do it. So opponent draws a card, so they go to 1 life. They go to 1 life here. Yeah, if my Orc pinged face rather than the insect, it would have been better. Wait, what did they do? Oh, you're pinging with Walking Ballista? Is that what's happening? Oh, they're proliferating. Okay. Sure, you have 1 card in hand. Oh, wow, you can Walking Ballista ping. Because the insects are now Walking Ballistas. What did you draw? No, nothing. You put a counter on that. So you can Walking Ballista ping now. Because of the Cauldron. Okay. Draw. What is a 1? Tidebinder. Okay. Right, so I can go Snapcaster, push this. But they just pinged my Orc to death. Okay. Then I have to pass. Right? Mattia, buongiorno. Super difficult game. Maybe there was a way for me to win that last turn with the counterspell fight or push, but I don't know. Buongiorno Mattia, thank you. Okay, I think I want to go Tishana. The problem is that Tishana doesn't do anything because they just kill it with the Walking Ballista. Yeah, I just have to wait and top deck a Burner or a Bowmaster. I think that's my out. They play Grist. It's uncounterable. Okay. And they make a token. So I could Tishana that. I think it's the best option I have. At least my Tishana does something. Like before, it would have just been like remove a +1/+1, which is, you know, nothing really. Yeah, like they ping my Tishana and they can't use the Grist. But I mean, they've used it already. I can't use it again, of course. Okay, and they play land for turn, so they have no cards. Alright, once again, if we top deck Burn Spell, we win. Flame of Anor? No. It only has 1 counter now. But I guess I can put a second one. Alright, let me go attack phase. It's not push, they put a counter, kill those. This is a Walking Ballista. Attack phase. They can like... Alright, looks like they're using Yawgmoth to kill itself. They're using Yawgmoth to kill itself. Okay. And it comes back as a 2/2. I just need not to die and top deck a Burn Spell. Okay. And that can just ping itself with Yawgmoth again. Oh, you're pinging my Orc army. Okay. Oh, you want to pimp it with Pendelhaven? Oh no, you killed it that way. Okay. I pass. The opponent seems very knowledgeable of what's going on. I don't mind going for Snap. No, it's okay. I'll take this. Untap. Burn spell. I pass. Would it kill me with Grist? Yeah. There was no way out. Oh, yeah, GG. We lost twice to Yawgmoth. This game, I feel like if I had bolted my opponent with Orc instead of the Insect, I would have won. I think, like, once again, just all these losses were in my hands to win, and I just didn't take the right line at the right moment to win it. So chat is saying that my opponent previously had an infinite combo with Wall of Roots. I could see it. So these cards are both bad, but at the same time, they grant me a brick on the Ragavan. But I think they're just too bad. I don't want any of them. I want to remove spell for Ragavan. An Orcish Bowmasters and such. They reveal Orcish Bowmaster. So when I played the Preordain, it was maybe safe to just, draw the bad card and guarantee a bad card on top. I decided to take a riskier line, which turned out to be very, very bad. Or rather, sorry, very damaging, as my opponent flipped Bowmaster from my top, and I didn't draw Bowmaster. I draw like a bad card. I think I drew Tishana. So it was like we could have taken a safe line, which was like probably bad, or we could have taken a line that was could have been a disaster. And yeah, unfortunately, we took the line that was a disaster. You think it was a bad move? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is the classic, if it turns out bad, then it's a bad move. If I, drew Orc and the next card was a land, it was a great move. So it's important to not be result oriented. It's important to, whenever you lose, always be like, oh, I could have won if. But at the same time, I think if you watch my content, you know the way I approach it, which I think is a decent way. Good morning, Brian. I mean, this deck, just like every control deck, it's a little bit underpowered for the format, so you have to play super tight to win. It's like Lure Murktide, basically. Maybe even you don't even have the explosive busted openings with Ragavan Channeler. I think it's getting a little bit too late. Let's concede and move to the next game. Opponent has way too many things and I have nothing. And my hand is only 3 drops. Which is, you know, of course, the problem of playing 9 3 drops. Okay. What do I want? Tishana is bad against Murktide. Everything else is decent, yeah. You don't have that many answers to Murktide Regent, like the card. Can bring in Stern Scolding. Maybe I do like the Sheoldred. It dies to unholy heat, though. Maybe this is fine, yeah. If I was on top, opponent would have attacked, for sure. The treasure is much more important than anything else. I'll bottom that. I'll probably top this. You think Flame of Anor is weak? Maybe, but you know, yeah, it's your engine, so I wouldn't set it out. Maybe I was supposed to keep a. I was going to say I was supposed to keep a 4th land, but I guess I. Oh, this is better. When it decides not to burn this Ragavan. Okay, no, they do. Alright, let's swap. Here's this. And block. By being on the play, I chose the defensive route. Okay. Gonna go Snapcaster Preordain here. Okay, I love these cards, but I just don't think it's the right time for them. Bottom both. I'm looking for like land drop. Turn 3 iteration. And they hit Delirium as well. Nice. It wasn't that hard. They just needed a land or a bubble. They might not have a land. If they just pass here, I think we win. Because I kill Channeler, draw 2. And I think from that you can't really recover. I mean, obviously you can, but... Yeah. Yeah, and this is how this deck goes over the top. Okay, never mind. They had a land. Yeah, not much I can do. I'm just gonna go Flame of Anor regardless, I think. Unless I draw a land. Drawing Snapcaster is like... I could go Preordain into either land or Bolt. But if I go Preordain into land, you can still counter my thing. And I think this is the perfect spot for Flame of Anor. Granted, if they have a Flusterstorm or a Spellpierce to Disaster... But... Yeah. I was hoping to find land drops, but maybe I should have fought. But like things that if I don't take this window now, they have counterspell next turn, so it's gonna be even harder to do. Yeah, so difficult. These games are so difficult. Okay. Okay. What do I do? Let's just go Preordain for now. Too late for a Stern Scolding. They have 2 cards. Do I want to take a black land or... Do I want to play Flame of Anor now? They don't have Counterspell. If they had Counterspell, they would have... Yeah, so might as well just do it in upkeep. With Island, I think. Okay, Druid Thoughtseize, but I chose not to take a black land. I mean, I don't even know if Murktide best list is with Shredder. It's good in the mirror match, but you cannibalize against the rest of the metagame. I'm not sure. I am not sure about anything in Modern. I play Modern every day, and I have no idea what's good. Tomorrow or today, I have to do the Modern Power ranking. I guess I'll take a very deep look at the results of both this weekend's challenge and the LMS Barcelona. Okay. I mean, I don't necessarily think that diverse means good. That's the example of Pioneer, where I think when it was diverse, I didn't like it. Now that it's less diverse, I like it. Okay, Revolt, which, maybe I should have killed the DRC with Flame of Anor instead of the Shredder. Sorry, should have killed the Shredder instead of the DRC. I think I'm gonna go consider. I need to find land. Consider is just not a very good card. Do I want to go Snapcaster Consider? What am I even looking for? Like Fatal Push black land? Yeah. I'll help you loot with the Shredder. Obviously, they'll consider lets you pass the turn. Like you can't go Snapcaster Preordain end of turn. I'm at 7. Sure. Holy hit. That's weird. Okay, so here's a land, but I wanted the land earlier to go Snapcaster Flame. Now I use the Snapcaster. I actually don't need this land. Okay, go Ragavan. Maybe we find something good from their thing. How do I win this game? What's my plan? I'm just clicking buttons. I guess I have a line. Is to find Murktide region from my opponent deck. Yeah, if I Flamed of Anor the Shredder, and then, as I did, drew the Bolt to kill the DRC, I think I would have won this game. Like, my opponent hasn't done anything. They, flooded tremendously, looted away 3 lands with Shredder, and yet I'm losing, so, Once again, I had the cards to win. I just didn't play them in the proper way. I go to 3. I have to fetch though, because my out there is to draw Fatal Push. If they have Bolt, I lose. A couple of Fatal Push, Flame of Anor. Okay, that works as well. Bella, GG. GG. Tough day today, definitely some very difficult game. Keep. This list won the challenge on Saturday. Today I played the 2 challenge winners, Sodek on Dredge and Grixis controlled by Wario. Okay. I think I'm happy to dash Ragavan here. Grab that treasure. I do so with a Watery Grave. Could have done it with a basic island. I got a rematch against Murktide. I could have main bet Blood, but I just have a couple of islands, so getting that treasure out I think is nice. We should have Sheoldred post board, I don't know. That would have helped last game. Okay, so they have Steam Vents up. That means they have Bolt for my Ragavan. I'd keep on dashing, and if they play Bolt, I'll play Counterspell. I want to get lucky and hit like a Preordain or a Bubble. Something that I can cast for value. To get a 2-for-1. Nothing to cast. Your turn. I don't want any of these cards. I want something that does value. I just passed. Now they're up too many mana to go Ragavan Counterspell, because they can just spell pierce my Counterspell. I don't want that to happen. Ooh. Could be a mirror match. They shocked. Seems like a mirror match to me. That's dash. If they go Bowmaster, I can counterspell. The 1-3 bracket, the mirror match. Play around Spell Pierce. They don't play around the Orc. Okay, I managed to connect again with Ragavan. Do we hit? We got a third time. Third time is the time. Let's go. Let's hit something, Ragavan. Give me some cards. Give me some card advantage. Come on. Come on, I paid you 100 ticks. Why you just never brick? You just never hit. And why do my opponent always hit? Right? That's how it works. Your Ragavan never hit. I think I like to go Bowmaster now. I don't think they have Bowmaster. And if they have a Counterspell, it's okay. I think this is a decent spot to do so. They could have Tishana. Tishana would be decent. Alright, looks like they top bottom, sure. So I get an extra trigger, put you to 5. Yep. Okay, 3 cards. Alright, not that much to do, so let's just dash, attack with all. Okay, you go counter. Sure. And I attack with all. Wanna push damage. Push, push, push. Push, push, push. You get a 3. Snapcaster is lethal, Bolt is lethal. Okay. This is good. I'm gonna cast it. When do I wanna cast it? Now, because then they can Snapcaster Counterspell if they have it. Same story, or do I want to wait? I guess I could wait. No, seems... I'll probably wait. Okay, now I don't want to wait. So I'll bait first with Bowmaster, and then I'll go... Should have played Bowmaster. Okay, opponent does that. I'll let her resolve, and I play my own. Let's see what they do. Right, they don't have a counterspell, or they would have countered my Bowmaster, so let's just go. Maybe I want Flasister better than Spell Pierce. But I want Sheoldred. Yeah, no, I guess actually Sheoldred is good and Push is good. Take out Tishana again? Tishana doesn't seem good. Molten Collapse kills Sheoldred, I guess. Stay consider. Oh, actually, I had to cut Ragavans. I guess I'll bring back consider. A B1 Tishana. Sure. You don't like Scolding. Oh, no. I mean, it counters Snapcaster and Orc. I'd say it's very good. But turn 1 Thoughtseize. I think Sheoldred, this is the, I don't know, the most impactful card in my opponent hand. Alright, they had a Ragavan dashed. They had a Ragavan top of the deck. Did you top? No, they top bottom, so they didn't have it. Alright. I don't need to bluff anything. And I don't want to go Snapcaster empty because they have answers for. If Molten Collapse was a Terminate, I would be able to counter this Ragavan. Okay, I got lucky that my opponent didn't hit the right cards. I can't go Snapcaster, it just goes into Stern Scolding. So I just pass and I don't know, maybe I'll Flame of Anor the Ragavan. It's not great, it's actually pretty poor. But Archmage Charm doesn't do anything. If you steal it, they return at end of turn. I'm gonna go Preordain. I mean, the fact that Stern Scolding counters like has target doesn't justify it being good in this matchup. I think that 1 is okay. I maybe wouldn't want to. I think I like the Bolt in end in case they have a second Ragavan, but I don't want to have a Thoughtseize now. I'll keep it on top for next turn. So that now I either have Bolt if you have Ragavan or just draw to a Charm. Looks like they go land go, and I'm gonna draw 2. this direction. Oh wow, Orcish Bowmaster, okay. It's gonna bring me down to 7 life. The good thoughts is I got a 5 life, and then you have Bolt, I got a 2 life. I think it's okay. Because I want to unlock the Snapcaster by countering the... What's the play here? I think I want to take, as I said, Stern Scolding to unlock the Snapcaster Mage. Here I go. Just simply double bolt, topple and go. If they find a counter, that's fine. I don't mind. All right, go. I'm at 5 and they have 2 bolts in hand. Playing 1 end of turn with a treasure, it's terrible play. It's really terrible play. You just go under spell pierce for no reason. You just untap, your treasure is still there. It's fine, I'm gonna lose, but yeah, just don't do that. Really don't do that. Right. Using treasure end of turn, it's like terrible, terrible. Alright, I still believe that I don't want the Ragavans, even though my opponent, Ragavan, were very good in this matchup. I like another spell pierce. They could have made me draw. Ooh, that's cool. I didn't think about that. They could have made me draw with Bowmaster on the field. Yeah, that is true. Haha, that's funny. Goes pretty poorly if I have something though, but yeah. Alright, I want to land here. Yeah, that's right. Spell pierce in early game should be alright. Discard Snapcaster Mage, I'm assuming. And then I go Preordain. I don't like lands now. The third one, yes, but... Prefer to play Spirebluff than a fetch land here. Since I could use both of these and I don't want to shock doing so. There's no rush, so I'm just going to play a fetch on next turn. I think I'm happy to trade. Sure, I guess I won't trade. I can fetch, even if Tishana I have a Mystical Dispute. Nice draw. Alright, I missed land drop. So I have 6 cards, no lands. Okay, they play Snapcaster Mage. And they play Consider. I'm gonna respond with the Bowmaster. Hanging Snapcaster and then pinging you with the Consider draw. Yeah, I could have shocked with Steam Vents. Okay, one is on 10 already. Yeah, it's fine. I'm not gonna fight over that. I keep on fetching on the turn for deck thinning. Only 3 lands left. 3 fetchable lands left. Okay, that's good. I don't want to play it yet. I want to wait until we load up our hand a little bit. Okay, so now I could actually start a counter war so that my Sheoldred resolves. So I could see in their upkeep going for divination here. In their upkeep, let's see what they do. They decide to fight. Alright, let's fight back. The Bowmaster have Bolt. If they have a Counterspell, I have Dispute. And an F6. Okay, so they use 3 Counterspell in their upkeep. And now we are a little bit more free for the Sheoldred. They have 2 cards in hand. This was the goal. To force a counter war on something that wasn't so backbreaking. Granted, I could just go land, like fetch Fatal Push. But I could also not, and I win. So that's the ideal scenario. Alright, nice. They don't have a Flame of Anor upkeep, so yeah, this triggers and this can't take the game over. But it was very important to, you know, make them unload of counterspells first. Alright, Bowmaster's fine, I don't mind. Yeah, you can chump it. Go. Seven. I want to go double bolt now so that you lose the game when Preordain resolves. Okay. Yeah, then I don't mind. You can resolve the Preordain. You go bottom both. Sheoldred brings you to 5. Okay, looks like they drew a Flame of Anor. Okay, I guess they saved themselves. Yep, they saved. Okay, so you're 5. I don't have Ragavan in my deck. Opponent doesn't know it. Never mind, there were 2 bolts. GG. We managed to get a 2-3 beating the mirror match and another deck, I don't remember what it was. We lost to 2 Yawgmoth, where the game was really, really difficult, and a Murktide, where the game was also difficult. I'm not gonna say that this was a Nasi 5-0, because, you know, we didn't even 3-2, but it's possible that all my 3 losses were capable of winning. So, yeah, classic Modern, where game plays super hard, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's league. You got I think some decent gameplay, some decent decks. Again, both of these decks I streamed today. The Dredge was the first league, and now this Grixis won a Modern Challenge, but you know, so very capable of winning a 10 rounds tournament. So that was cool. If you enjoyed on YouTube, remember to subscribe to the channel, and see you tomorrow.